suck thing. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 20 of My Ladies of the Gods. 20 episodes in, and we're still doing this. Surprising, but great.
I can't believe we haven't gotten bored of each other.
Don't jinx it. I mean, it's episode 20. I could ghost you from now on. You never know.
For a few days at a time with our text messages.
That's true. And I believe, according to Kate's notes, which I literally just read, we're doing Sigurd. I don't think I said that right. The Dragon Slayer, which is a Norse myth.
We should just put like a forewarning thing at the top of each episode while we're doing Norse mythology.
We're both. Although Kate has like 5 different nationalities, she does not speak Nordic, and I'm British, so no chance in hell. So, yeah.
Well, first we should give you all an update. I'm recording from somewhere else today. Apologies if my audio is echoey as hell. We are in Calafell in Spain for a few days because I only have 1 week of spring vacation.
That's just so unfair. I mean, you're in Spain. I'm stuck in London. I mean, London's great. I mean, it's very nice weather we're having at the moment. It's like 28 degrees.
Hold on, where's my phone when I need it? Apologies, guys.
Bug. Yeah. So, yeah, it's very nice over here at the moment. It's nice and sunny. We just had the London Marathon, so morale is high in the country, I suppose. Everyone's still complaining about the heat wave. Very British. We complain when it's raining, then we complain when it's hot. There's not like middle ground. Except
you guys are never, ever happy about stuff.
We're British, of course we're not. We haven't been happy in a very long time.
Alright, I'm going to send you something and you're going to be so annoyed with me.
I swear, if it's the tea time alarm, I have seen too many memes today. Too many. I just can't. I can't.
Check your text.
Is that your view?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's unfair. You and your rich kid vibes both went back to Switzerland.
No, because this isn't even our place. This is a family friend's place. We're just staying in it.
Just don't talk to me at the moment, okay? Seriously, I've had a day.
You need a 5-minute ramble minute?
It's not a ramble minute. I'm just very stressed because I've got a week before my deadline for my final major project, and one of my teammates didn't even bother coming in today, and she hasn't done literally anything. And I've just
finished. One that you're really, really annoyed at.
Yeah. I mean, I've just finished editing all the videos and all the letters, and I finished uploading them onto a lovely creative map, which I've made. I've made the website, I've made the letters, I've edited the letters, I've recorded the letters, I've found the letters, I've referenced the letters, which anyone in the media world knows how annoying that is. I didn't even use ChatGPT because I wasn't allowed to. It's very annoying, but I'm not allowed to. And then I had to write a rationale, then I had to write a 1,500-word essay about ethics, and then I had to write about ethics in my rationale. It's so very annoying. And then my tutor said I've been working so hard that I should upload my final major project onto a university showcase so a bunch of other people can see, which, well, is a great idea. I'm definitely going to do it. There's a buttload of other work which I'm going to have to do because my work team is incompetent.
So realistically, episode 18 and 19 is not going to be out until after your deadline, right?
Well, I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure. When are they supposed to come out? Today, tomorrow, whenever, next week? Well,
I think we said we'd start doing it every second week.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can do 18 this week.
Yeah, and then give yourself a week break, and then upload 19, then this one, and then that keeps us on track to upload 20, 21. Good. I mean,
yeah, that's 20. Fine. Okay, that sounds good. I can do that. But it's just very annoying because on top of all of that, I've had training for my radio placement, which I'm doing my first on-place radio on air thing on Sunday. So, yay! I've already got a placement, yay! Which is such a ball ache to get. But
wait, so where have you got a placement at?
Bedrock Radio.
Oh, cool!
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So yes, so my week's been rather hectic, and I don't think I've actually had a proper night's sleep in a while, so I'm tired. But yeah, that's my week. Or a few days since we last spoke, which was what, Wednesday, Tuesday,
We
something like that.
we speak Wednesday. No, we spoke Monday because my parents were out the houses in Halo.
Oh, right, yeah. So that's been my week, my 4 days, I should say. So it's been good. Although I did see Thunderbolts yesterday in theatre, which was amazing. I didn't cry, but it was still very good.
Yeah,
It's the
don't
new
spoil
Marvel. Yeah. So what about you? What have you been doing other than studying and going to
Actually, I've
the
been mainly
coast?
studying. I went to get my nails done. I've been visiting, walking up and down the beach. I have been doing some shell collecting.
The fact that you can say this to me right now is just offensive. Oh, sorry.
We've both said some weird stuff to each other.
Yeah, but it's just rather weird that you're talking. I went for a walk on the beach. I got my nails done. I've been shell collecting. Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me you've been having acai bowls and drinking fruit smoothies. And you're dyeing your hair in blonder.
At least if I can't even blunder, I'm going to be even dumber.
Yes, well, it kind of was empowering anyway. Don't become them. I don't need a blonde friend. No more blondes.
Wait, question. Your classmate.
No, she's not blonde. If she was, I wouldn't be complaining this much because like I could just say she's blonde, but she's not blonde.
All
She's
right, we should get
Romanian.
into this before we do one of our things.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so as we said, today we are looking at the myth of Sigurd the Dragon Slayer, which means Amy's going to get to do one of her Hobbit and Lord of the Rings rants, which will probably cheer you up a lot.
It will. The fact that I'm going to get into it now if you don't move on. So hurry up because it's
So,
giving up.
Sigurd was the son of Sigmund and happened to be a descendant of our least favorite Nordic god, Odin.
Douchebag.
However, he was raised by Regan, who was a smith, and a smith is like a metal wielder, like creates weapons.
Blacksmith dude.
So, however, Regan happened to have a dragon brother named Fafnir. Going to be
I
important
know
later.
Fafnir, but that's from anime, so that's just sad.
Yeah, and it's actually funny that we've been talking about the Valkyries so much because they turn up in this myth.
Yay, I like the Valkyries. How long is this? Is it a book or is it just?
It was literally like one page of my mythology book.
God. Continue.
There's just like 2 or 3 parts to it, so you're gonna.
Oh, it's fine. As long as it's one page.
Yeah, he saw the notes. He saw the notes are only 1 page.
Yes, I did see the notes that are only one page. Just now. So it's fine. You may continue.
So Sigmund went on a variety of quests, and in one such quest, Regan had forged him a powerful sword called Gram, which Sigurd used to slay Fafnir the dragon.
Poor dragon. What did the dragon do?
But here's the thing. He technically therefore killed his foster uncle, if you think about it.
Well, if you say it like that, then well, you know, Greek myths in general are just weird.
But the thing is, he did technically kill his foster uncle because the dragon is the brother of Regan, who is his foster dad.
Again, why would you kill a dragon? If a dragon is dragons that exist, I would not be killing them. I would be trying to pet one.
No, but that was kind of Sigurd's heroic act that he did, kind of like his hero moment.
Okay, a bit of a side thing. If dragons,
that's really gross. If you hate like hearing about people eating organs and stuff, skip the next like 2-3 minutes.
If dragons shed, do you reckon they would shed scales?
Oh my god, they tried shed scales, we would have a total fourthling situation like what Mira did with the vest.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if they shed, instead of, them going the waste, they could probably be a viable fuel source, fashion source, makeup source. Just thinking.
No, probably shield tools for military because,
Oh,
if
yeah.
referencing fourthling, like what Mira does.
I was going on the more like dragon scale shoes, like snake skin shoes. Dragon scale shoes.
No, don't give you that idea.
Just saying. Sorry, tangent. Continue.
No, but like if we're just like referencing stuff that people get, because fourthling is quite popular.
Well, if dragons did exist, the entire world would go back into like the fantasy era, and I just know it. My sister has a halberd and a full like military outfit, like a full like medieval knight suit.
Fourthling meets Harry Potter.
Oh god. Well, magic doesn't.
Actually, would not be a horrible.
This is a scenario where dragons exist and magic doesn't.
But here's the thing: technically, magic would exist with dragons because of the signets.
Yeah, but
you can't win that argument that I've made that point.
Fair. Continue with the dragon eating organs thing. This we're going to be here for ages.
Imagine if this is longer than the Nordic Tales episode.
Oh god, let's not. You know what we're like.
I'm not falling off the chair today because my shoulder is fucked.
Why?
It's been fucking painful for ages, Amy. I've not done something recently. It's just been painful for a while. I think that's because I tend to have to tackle with my left shoulder. And it's just like it gets crushed so often.
My left side always gets injured, so I get that.
No, but like if we're thinking like logically, like what could have caused consistent pain?
Oh, okay, yeah. Just something.
Don't give you that look.
I'm not giving you a look. I'm merely expressing concern for a friend. An idiot friend who can't take care of her bodily self. It's fine.
You're really one to talk right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, continue. Come on. You can yell at me later.
So, after killing the dragon, this is part where if you hate like hearing about people eating stuff, you need to skip for about 5 minutes. Sigurd ate Fafnir's heart.
Rude. And that heart's awful. I've eaten a heart before. Blech. It's like an animal heart before you go from one.
But he gained magical gifts and was able to understand animals, which made me think, what the fuck?
I swear, if it's a dolphin come to talk to you, I will fight you.
No, it's a karate class going on pretty much just outside my window.
Weird.
So basically what happened is he learned to understand animals, which made me think, did the people who created the character of Dr. Dolittle do a bit of mythological research?
No, to be honest, when I first read and I saw Dr. Dolittle, I honestly thought the person who wrote it must have been high or something.
But now that you've heard this parts of the myth.
Yeah, it's like maybe they did a bit of research and then got high. And like, you know what would be a really good idea? If someone took that really weird myth of like eating a dragon heart and made it into like a movie or a book. Because I can see that.
Yeah, but the movie is pretty funny though.
It is a very good movie, yeah. I like the spin-off version they do, which is kind of like, it's called The Zookeeper. And it's kind of like Dr. Dolittle, but really stupid version. That's quite good.
Yeah. And then he also bathed in the dragon's blood.
Overkill. I mean, have some decency for a dead body.
No, but here's the thing. If he'd slayed the dragon in the typical way, then blood would have been spilling everywhere. So if he'd slipped, that would have happened anyways.
It depends how he killed them. Like, slip felt blood is going to spew all over you. Stab would, minimal blood on you. It would be on your hands.
And also depends on how big the dragon is.
Yeah, and how big the knife you used was.
Well, given that he used a magical sword.
Well, yeah, but magical swords vary in size. Because in anime, you got giant swords and tiny people wielding them, or you got big
Percy
ones
Jackson.
with biggie blades. So it really does depend.
Yeah. But from this, he became invulnerable and set in one spot on his shoulder, which makes me think that the person who
Achilles.
created this myth.
Yeah, this is just full of contradictions and copyright.
No, but it's such a blatant obvious that they saw that myth from Greek mythology and was like, yes.
Well, it's a good little crossover, isn't it? It's like how mythologies kind of influence each other, even though they're very, very far apart in location.
Exactly. Like, I have to take a look back at the Greek and Roman section of the myths and see if there are any crossovers with Egyptian.
We live in London. You do not need a motorbike. Sorry, London.
Where did the motorbike come from?
I just came from outside. It was very loud on my side. I don't know if you heard it, but it got loud.
I did not hear. What the hell?
Is it karate?
Yeah, they're just all bent over for some reason.
Go out and join. That'd be fun.
Right, let's get back into it. And Sigurd learned from the birds that his foster father, Regin, planned to kill him, which I suspect was revenge about his brother.
Duh.
So he preemptively killed Regin, took only a gold ring from the gold of the dragon, because the dragon was guarding a huge amount of wealth, which makes me think that the guy who wrote The Hobbit did some research.
Trust me, you do not want me to go on that tangent. We will be here for an hour. How have you not read the book?
I did read the book. I read it for the challenge.
You wrote one. You read one. There's more than one book in the trilogy of The Hobbit.
Amy.
It's why it's called a trilogy.
Amy.
You maybe want to read the fourth way.
My birthday is in August.
I don't mind. Yeah, your birthday's in August. Good. I know that. What's that going to do with reading a book? It will take you one day. One day. Read the. Oh, you're traveling with it. You can read them online. You can read the books online. Just type in "Read Hobbit Trilogy" online for free. It will come up. That's how I read Fourth Wing. I want to buy that book. I like the design. Trying too hard. I'm not buying you The Hobbit. You have to buy it yourself, okay?
I was trying to give you a bloody hint.
I'm not buying you The Hobbit. You have to buy it yourself, okay?
All right, let's get back into it. We're going to have to cut that entire segment out. I'm sorry.
Have you not read the Hobbit books? I mean, you made me read Fourth Wing. You would want. You probably even haven't. You didn't even get to know about Frodo. Whatever. Continue.
So, continuing on his travels from killing Regin and taking the golden ring, he went to travel to meet the Valkyries, who, as work to Odin, determined which warriors would enter Valhalla, the Hall of Warriors.
Oh, so they're like Saint Peter. Got it.
And there he met Brynhild, a Valkyrie, and fell in love. As a symbol of matrimony, not knowing it brought doom to its bearer, he gave her the magic gold ring. He then traveled on to King Chichiki's court, where he drank a potion that made him forget his promise to Brynhild and fall in love with Gudrun, the daughter of King Chichiki.
Bit of a player, ain't he? Here, have a go ring. This is my defense
really
to you. I'm gonna quickly go and drink a weird potion from my magic guy. I'll be right back.
Well, here's the thing, he probably didn't know about the potion. You got to cut him that slack.
Yeah, but come on, it's mythology. I mean, you don't drink anything you get handed to. You test that on someone you hate.
Well, it's kind of rude to do that when you're in a king's court.
I mean, I would do it. I would.
All right, let's keep going. And this leads us on to how Sigurd dies. Enraged, Brunhild convinced Chichiki's sons to kill Sigurd, saying that he would be a threat to their right to the throne. One of the sons, Guttorm, pierced the one vulnerable spot on Sigurd on his shoulder, and therefore Sigurd passed on. Brunhild later, filled with guilt, took her own life on Sigurd's funeral pyre, and that brings us to the end of the myth.
A Valkyrie took her life because a guy who gave her a cash ring and then fell in love with someone else died. The
She
other
felt
Valkyries
guilty because
must
she
have
was the
been
one who
like, you
orchestrated the death.
dumb bitch. The other Valkyries must have been judging her so hard, like, you dumb idiot. Why would you? Him? Really? You are Valkyrie? You can do a lot better. Just saying.
No, but I actually wanted to bring something up about that. So, you know how you mentioned a few weeks ago that all the Valkyries are gay, and we're going to have to cut the specific section out because I know a couple of the girls on my team listen to the podcast. Shout out to you, ladies.
Well, you just said we're going to cut it out, so you can't do a shout out and make us cut it out.
No, that just came out naturally. This is just me rambling for a minute. Like,
Okay, okay. Continue.
So, you know how you mentioned that the Valkyries are gay? Well, my rugby team, the Valkyries, several of those girls are gay with each other.
Is this your way of telling me something, Kate? I mean, I won't judge. I mean, I've got so many gay friends. That sounds
No,
weird.
honestly, I am not thinking about romance until well after my exams are done.
Priorities. Good girl.
I've got some kind of logic in my brain.
No, it's very good logic. I totally get that logic. I was in the same.
The kind of logic erudite need rather than how they can gain more power.
Oh, see, that's not my train of thought. My train of thought is relationships take way too much time, effort, and money, and I'd rather save that money to buy myself the stuff I want instead of spending it on a guy. That's like my train of thought, anyway.
No, but here's the thing. If we're talking logic and book series, the first thing that comes to my brain is erudite.
Oh, was that from Divergent?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember being really into that when I was a kid. I always thought I'd love to be in Dauntless.
I feel like I would actually do decently in Dauntless.
Yeah, I think everyone thinks that, though. I think I'd be okay with jumping from building to building.
No, but I would do really well because I've had to train really hard to be brave. I mean, I play violence off sport for Christ's sake.
Yeah, of course, you are brave. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd probably be in like the humanitarianism people, or the guy.
Abnegation or amity.
Amity. I reckon I'd be a good in amity.
You'd actually be good in amity.
Yeah, I mean, obligation is just. I just don't even like the name of it. Obligation.
Abnegation.
Whatever. It just sounds too much like you have to do this. No, I don't have to do shit.
They have rules. You're only allowed one female and one male child.
I wouldn't be having kids, so.
No, but here's the thing. That's actually kind of smart in a way because it keeps from overpopulating that faction and keeps their resource levels down.
Yeah, but imagine if you did get pregnant with another girl, you have to either, or bye-bye.
Well, I guess you could I guess the exception would be like a surrogacy situation because that would be considered selfless.
Well, I don't think people think about that because it's a dystopian world, so they're probably just thinking about it to survive. So.
No, but if we're thinking because abnegation is about selflessness.
Yeah. Okay, well,
we need to do a part 2 of the book saga.
No, because it's just got me be on a rant about The Hobbit, and then Lord of the Rings, and then Harry Potter again, and then Percy Jackson again, and then we'll be in a never-ending loop of books and fandoms which we'll never escape from. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe later on after we do 21, that can be the first episode in the second season.
That's a good idea because then we can and then we take a couple of weeks after that. I pull some resources from my other Asian books. And we do some, and then we get into the Asian myths.
Yeah, sounds good.
So shall we say it here and now?
Yeah, why not?
Or wait until the final episode of season 1?
Final episode. Come on, leave some of the people in suspense.
Okay. Right. What did you think of that myth?
I thought we covered that. Oh, I thought it was very good. I mean, the Valkyrie could do a lot better. So, I mean, what happened to girl power? I mean, one, rude that the guy bathed in dragon's blood. Have some decency for the corpse you just killed. I mean, just human decency. If you're gonna kill a person, no, like you should treat the corpse you just killed with some decency, a level of respect. I mean, it's just nice.
Preach it.
Yeah, but it's.
Preach it.
I prefer that myth, I think, to the other one we did like last week. Because
which one? Because we recorded 2 myths.
The really weird one. Like the
Weird
guy
one.
got turned into like a horse and then she rode him to fairyland.
Oh, you mean the... See, I get confused when you say last week because we recorded on Monday as well.
Okay, No, I said last week. Because it was last week. It wasn't Monday.
No, because we also recorded 2 episodes on Monday, and sometimes when you say last week, you meant last episode.
Well, the really weird one where she rode the dude. He got challenged.
Yeah, the Nordic Tales. That seemed really weirdly with a double innuendo.
Yeah, it's a good oddball. It's always good to have an odd episode here and there. It just makes for good storytelling.
You know who gave me that book?
Your dad.
My best friend of 10 years.
Ah, damn. Which one?
The one from Australia.
Oh, from down under. Nice.
Yeah.
I like how that's everyone's reaction to Australia, though. They always try to do that. You're from down under. Nice.
I don't usually for making a cameo.
Well, it's whatever. I'm just trying to get through this.
Oh my god, we should get her on for the first episode.
No, if she's gonna be on, I'm just gonna talk to her about Bluey, and that'll be her whole thing.
Like she lives in Canada now as well.
Again, Bluey, maple syrup. I can keep going. I can talk to her about the Empire. That would be good. The British takeover. That would be a good podcast.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So just a quick reminder that over the next roughly 4 weeks, there is going to be a bit more spacing in episodes, and then we are doing a live recording June 12th in person. I'm looking forward to that. What is your situation on that, by the way? Because you said you were going to get back to me.
Yeah, I know. I've been so swamped. I literally have not had any time to focus on anything and plan anything. So again, I'm gonna have to do a rain check. I mean, do send me the tickets because I do think I'll be able to go with people. So that'd be fine.
We still doing it in person though?
Yes, of course we're still doing it in person. I will still be here. There's no getting rid of me, unfortunately. So yes.
Wait, how close do you live to Camden Markets?
Huh?
How close do you live to Camden Markets?
I'm close to the borough, but for Camden.
Oh, Borough Markets. Borough Markets.
Borough Markets in 12 minutes away. Camden, I'm probably 25?
No,
by tube.
I was just thinking.
It's always dangerous.
I could meet you in Borough Markets for lunch, and then we could go record.
That's literally what the plan was.
We never said anything about lunch.
We did. We said we'd meet up. I'd take you to ramen or somewhere around Borough Market for lunch. Then we come here to record. Then we go out and explore and then do something else.
Yeah.
That was literally the plan.
All right. Thank you all for listening to Melodies of the Gods with Amy and Kate. We are going to stay on and chat a bit more because we have to bump heads on stuff. Peace out, guys.
Bye. I'm going to stop recording now. Goodbye.